Get in, Lil. Yeah? Yeah. Look how much the waves are splashing. Look, oh my days. Guys, we're getting splashed. Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. It's Dirty Dems, aka the best looking ugly kid. And I'm back at Yorkys GYM in South London, Tooting. I've measured up the wall behind me, and this is the design that I'm going to paint. So it's a comic strip with the characters that represent Yorkys' family and the story. So we're telling a story in a comic strip with Spider-Man and Supergirl, and the actual panels from the comic strip spell out the letters Yorkys, if you look at it closely. So we've just divided the wall up into 6 equal portions. I've marked that up with chalk. I've used a spirit level and some string line just to get everything leveled up and marked out. So I've got equal boxes, and I'm going to now draw the comic strip panels on before I project each individual character in each panel. So, I'm not sure if you can see, but behind me I've mapped out the letters on the wall faintly in chalk, so it might be quite hard to see, but I've got Yorkys outlined now with the chalk. I've used the straight edge to get the straight lines, and now it's a question of projecting each individual character in each letter. So it's now just gone 3:30, and I've got the characters all sketched up. We've got the baby Spider-Man there, the black Spider-Man swinging through the city, and we've got Spider-Man and Supergirl carrying on the story, swinging through the city. We've got Supergirl, and then we've got baby Supergirl, and then we've got Supergirl and Spider-Man just looking back at the rest of the characters, looking back at the comic strip. So it's a nice composition. We've got a speech bubble up there, and we've got another speech bubble going up there. So all the outline and marking up is done. So today I've got about an hour and a half left of the day. I might add some base colours in areas. Okay, so it's just gone 5. I've got some background colour in. I'm going to call it a day. This was the end of day 1 now. And you can see I've done some colour down here. So on the baby Supergirl, on the baby Supergirl we've got some orange to yellow fade, and on the Spider-Man we've got baby blue to navy blue fade. But yeah, it's looking good for day 2. We're going to crack on and do some serious character work tomorrow. Right, so it's day 2, and today I'm going to crack on with Spider-Man swinging through the city. So it's quite a detailed piece. I want to get that under my belt and out the way. So we're starting with the hardest piece first. So it's just gone 12 o'clock. I've had to move my car because the gym's having a skip delivered so they can get rid of all the rubbish that they've chucked out from the refurbishment. I'm getting there on the background. Just stopped for a lunch break. Each panel is about 7 foot tall, and it already starts at 2 foot off the floor level. So it's quite high up, so I've been working on the ladder at the top portion, but we're getting closer down to the ground now, which is better, more comfortable for me. As you can see, I finally got the background filled in, and now I can start cracking on with the character. So the fun part, yeah, all the fiddly stuff in the background is now done. It's just coming up to 3 o'clock. Right, so that's about as far as I can take it today. I've been working on it solidly all through the day. Unfortunately, we've reached 5 p.m. And it's going to take probably another couple of hours to complete this sort of thing. So I'm going to come back tomorrow and do the rest of the body work. But we're nearly there on this character. It shouldn't take that much time tomorrow morning to complete. So it's day 3 here at Yorkys GYM in Tooting, South London, and it's amazing how one day we've just had the bank holiday, so it was Easter bank holiday Monday, so we didn't have the Monday, we did Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's now Thursday already, so the week's moving along really quickly. I'm going to aim to finish this Spider-Man today, do the baby Spider-Man and the baby Supergirl, and just try and crank out as much of the wall as I can. These are quite simplistic characters. If I get these 2 simple characters done, then I can also do some of the background on this Spider-Man and Supergirl. So there's lots to do, and yeah, the week seems to just be vanishing. So it's Friday tomorrow, so I'm going to try and do as much as I can today. It's just coming up to 3:20. I've done the hair and the face, tanned Supergirl. So we're going for multicultural and diversity. She's got brown hair and tan skin, and I'm about to start doing the Supergirl costume in a minute. Doing pretty good for time. We've got this corner completed. Obviously I know all the letters will need an outline in black, but I'll do that at the end. But I just want to try and get this character completed today, and possibly some background on this panel here, but we'll see. We've come to the end of day 3 now. And it's coming up to 5. I've managed to get the majority of this third character done. Just a few little details to add tomorrow, maybe the S on the chest and around the eyes. But she's looking good. We've got that corner looking good. So 3 more panels to complete. I'm going to try and go at it hard tomorrow, day 4, Friday, and try and do as much as I can. So we're on day 4 now, and we're not playing games. I'm going to try my hardest to get this Supergirl done, and then move on to the Supergirl and Spider-Man in the corner here, which will leave this panel for day 5 and the border around the letters. But yeah, I'm really going to try hard. I can hopefully at least get half of that one done. That's the goal. So we have these plastic grills in the piece, and because they're plastic, you can't really just spray straight onto them. So I'm going to use this Scotch pad and give it a light buff and just key the plastic surface if I can, so that the spray paint adheres to it. Just coming up to 11:30, and I've got the background filled in. So now I'm going to start working on the Supergirl character, start colouring that in. So I've got Superwoman done, Supergirl. She's looking stunning, flying over the sky. I've got literally about an hour, so I'm going to try and fill out as much of this panel as I can in the last hour and try and get a good covering for tomorrow. So I didn't quite finish this piece, but I did pretty well. I've managed to block in most of the colour, and tomorrow I'm going to come back with a paint pen, marker, and outline all the spider web pattern, and that's the type of, it's a very loose design, so it's like an airbrushy graphic design, so it's going to be quite easy just to outline it tomorrow. Won't take long. And then I've just got one piece left in the middle to complete, and then I've got to go around all the letters with a black border. Okay, so we're day 5 and we're going to get this finished today. So I've got to crack out the outline on this panel and then do the outlines around the letters. So lots of masking, and I've got one panel in the middle to do. So, dealing with sticky floors today, so we've got some Corex sheeting down because it's a very sticky floor. But I'm doing the borders, so I'm doing the black borders around the letters, and as you can see on this Supergirl, I'm using tape, so masking off with tape and leaving a gap of about 1 inch, so the width of my finger roughly, and that's going to be the black strip that goes around the letter and makes it look more like a comic, like the ones behind me. So, I've got the background on now. I'm about to start doing Spider-Man, work down to Supergirl, and then we're nearly done. Wrap up with a border, a few little details on the eyes here on Supergirl, and the speech bubbles. Okay, so we finally reached the end of the video and it's looking crisp. It's like I've jumped into a comic strip. But I've stayed late today for the client because I know how important it was for her. She's opening on the 12th. So that's Yorkys GYM in South London, Tooting. It's worth signing up to be a member just to see this beautiful piece of work. If you're in the area, you've got to come by and look out. If you're in the area, you've got to come by and check this artwork out. It's so clean, it's so crisp. It's probably one of the best pieces I've done so far. And on another note, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I want 1,000 likes at least for this. So smash that like button.